stop!
We're heading town today, see?
Sugar, spice, and everything die!
No glory!
Detecting much weight in this sector.
There's no sheriff in town!
I knew something was up the moment I stepped my tiny little feet on the train. The train was filled with car agents, and they were asking questions. A lot of questions.
What's the secret of the timepieces? What do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be? Which body part of yours are you the most ashamed of?
With this many car agents, it was only a matter of time before this train would reach its final destination.
Is this the kid with the hat? I hope you like my present.
Murder on the Owl Express. The birds had cracked one of their own like an egg and left an omelet of a disaster. Was it the car agents? Was it the conductor?
What?
Or was it me?
You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
To solve this mystery, I'll have to stitch some powerful new hats. They'll make me look hella cute, and also give me wicked powers. Help me solve this mystery in A Hat in Time.
Floating islands, shards of an exploded planet, are littered with remnants of once great civilizations. Worlds Adrift is a sandbox MMO, where thousands of players explore a physical and persistent world and set their own objectives. To survive amongst the clouds, you'll rely on your trusty grappling hook and your instincts to skillfully navigate and manipulate your environment. You'll gather resources and design your own unique skyship, crafting and bolting on every part of the ship, even individual panels. Your ship is fully governed by physics, so you'll have to give careful consideration to its shape, design, and layout. They have a direct consequence on its performance and handling. As a nomad of the skies, you and your crew, should you form one, will journey from island to island on your unique, customized skyship, searching for lost technology and scavenging for resources. Constantly improving your ship, keeping it fueled and repaired, you will do all you can to keep flying. Everything you do in pursuit of this goal, from exploring the forgotten ruins to defending your ship from other players and creatures, depends on your creativity and player skill, a departure from standard MMO progression. You will fly through a massive continuous world with no loading screens. Every island you see on the horizon, handcrafted by our island creator community, can be travelled to and explored. As you venture into their dark caverns and soar from their lofty towers, you'll uncover schematics that grant you the ability to craft advanced ship components, player equipment, and even tools that allow you to manipulate the physical world around you. Shattered as it may be, this new world is teeming with life. Its creatures are driven by their desire to feed, migrate, and breed in a fully simulated living ecosystem. Some feed on the flora and jealously guard their habitat. Others fly in packs and hunt the herbivores. All exist in a delicate balance, a balance you may upset with your actions. If you are to survive, you'll soon learn which can be taken on and which are best given a wide berth. Alongside the threat of creatures and other travellers, you'll also need to conquer the weather itself, when colossal storms stand between you and new regions of the world with new knowledge and new resources. As you play the game, you'll leave behind hints of your story for other players to discover, while you, in turn, will find remnants of theirs. Throughout the world, you'll find ancient pieces of lore and literature that document both your ancestors and the universe. Etched into the environment, you'll find fragments of history of a world long gone. In Worlds Adrift, you are in the pilot seat of your own adventure. You can set your own goals and your own objectives as you play the game your own way. We give you the freedom to make meaningful choices and the physical environment to allow player-created gameplay, tactics, and strategies. This level of emergent gameplay means that every encounter with creatures, players, or new islands will be unpredictable and will bring with them new threats, experiences, and conflicts. Every action that you make will have lasting effects. It's up to you to decide how you will be remembered.
Generations building it, nervous system is feeling it. Soldiers better be militant on this diligent pilgrimage. It's something like the energy motivated.
My name's Mark. I'm an adventurer. I found this cave and there was this old man in there and he told me it was too dangerous to go in. So I jostled him about a bit, took my clothes off, dyed my hair blonde and went in. I'll show him. Turns out the old man was right. There were loads of blobs in there that gave me a hard time, but I killed them with my sword and bow. And I met a guy who gave me shoes and he followed me around as I started fighting more and more monsters. There's loads of them down here. I killed blobs, bats, goblins, hobgoblins and weird bomb things. I killed so many things, I started writing about it in my diary so I wouldn't forget. And it's not only monsters down there. I found bows, swords, bombs, traps, power-ups that made me well buff. Weird coloured potions, I had no idea what they did till I quaffed them. Some of them made me right sick. Anyway, me and my mate, the one who gave me shoes, we carried on fighting in this cave and we kept killing all these things until we walked into a massive room with a big old monster. We picked up loads of gear by then, so I thought we'd have it no problem. But it killed my mate in about a second. Then it killed me. But then I came back. The cave was kind of different, but kind of the same. I put some proper clothes on this time and took it a bit more seriously. I found another mate, we killed the big monster again, only this time it was a different big monster. And this time I killed it. I kept fighting more and more monsters and finding more and more weapons and spells. I quaffed loads more potions and found loads more power-ups that made me stronger and stronger. I was getting so good, I even started giving myself challenges. My diary was filling up. I was going further than anyone had been before, and I was going to show that old man what I was made of. But then I got smashed again. But I'm not giving up. I'm going in again and again and again. And one day I'm going to get all the way. I'll show that old man. Help me show that old man.
This is our colony. Our home. I never thought we'd come this far. But this is not how it started. When the demons came, humanity was not prepared. I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the survivors. The apocalypse had begun, but we chose to resist, to rebuild in the shadow of chaos. We started with a small camp, collecting what little we could. We explored a devastated world anew. We had to scavenge and fight for resources. We relearned forgotten trades, crafted tools. We constructed buildings, built a new economy, forged a new society. Where science failed us, we turned to the occult, performing rituals to harness the power of the dark arts for our own ends. Each day we survived was a triumph. Every death, another tragedy. The gates of hell have been unleashed, but judgment has not yet been passed on us. To survive is to prevail. Will you survive Judgment Day? Judgment